Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Monster Rancher. It's also a late night recording session for me, but today is a new day, a new recording session from yesterday. In the last few episodes, our boy here, wow, for a split second I forgot his name. Buttons here, the rockworm, has been doing alright, but he needs to work on his power, so we're going to rest him up for now, and then we're just going to basically overtrain him in power for a little while. I don't have a specific time when I want to get him... Ah, you're so cute, Buttons. You would think that would terrify me, but it's just adorable. So... well, let me think. My hesitation with going for the official cup is that if we get him promoted, I don't know if he can handle the B class. And that would really hurt us financially if I go up too early, because then it's just going to take us forever to get him trained up. But I think... well, tell you what, rather than do a training course, which was my initial idea, let's do the Winter C Cup, and then we'll reevaluate from there. So we'll give him a power train for this week. Next week we'll do a normal. We'll rest him on Feb 1, and then we'll do a fight. Okay. Wow, that took far more brain power than I thought it would. Anyway, it's probably not a good way to start this. So I have a list of show topics for once, but I don't remember them, and they're on my phone, which is where my timer is, so I don't really care. Really, it doesn't matter. I'll turn to the show topics when I run out of things to say. But the nice thing about Monster Rancher is verbal vomit tends to work well for the commentary style of this. Mainly just talking about the cute and crazy and whatever type Rudy was monsters is good enough, right? Button seems tired. Yeah, he does. That's alright, buddy. So, I've been reading your comments. Worms are apparently very long-living, so that should be good for us. Oh, that's so cute! That's what I would have used for the thumbnail if I would have had a chance to. So, I'm going to try to test my voice in this recording session. All that means is I'm actually going to try the Mayor Morgan voice and the Holly voice whenever I have a chance to, just because I'm trying to stretch out my throat. It's late March. That means it's been 2 months, more than 2 months, since I recorded my book. And I'm really tired of waiting around for it. Because I had the flu back in late January, and it's been 2 months, man, and I haven't recovered from it. And it's really, really a pain in the butt. I've been sicker in probably the past few years than I ever have been, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's something I'm doing or not doing, or if it's just bad luck, because both times I caught something, it was indirectly from the Akamura. Like, she gave me the flu directly, although she caught it this year from a coworker. So I was, oof. I'm hoping to avoid any more illness. January seems like a cursed month to me, because I don't usually get sick throughout the year aside from seasonal allergies, but the last 2 years, man, I've been blasted with illness. Luckily this year, I was probably sicker this year than I was last year, but I toughed it out since I had my day job I had to do. I dealt with it, unfortunately. Because when you are a tax prep agent, you have to, sort of just tough it out because taxes have a deadline. So, I just went to work sick, as many of you, I'm sure, can relate to. But hopefully I didn't get anyone else sick. I did have a client who did come down with the flu, and she specifically blamed me. She came back in at some point weeks later. She was with somebody else, but she's like, this guy got me sick! This guy got me sick! It's your fault! And she wasn't doing it in a lighthearted, half-joking manner, so either her tone didn't come through, or she legitimately just straight up blamed me for getting her sick, so... thanks, lady. Alright. Pierce is still our go-to, since it has not only the highest probability to hit, but it's also pretty decent damage. Meanwhile, Entau isn't really doing that much, surprisingly. I don't know where his slap is. I think it's from second range. I don't know. I really shouldn't be pushing him because stab doesn't hit us that hard. Nice dodge. Oof, that's it. There's slap. Oh, it's from close range. Alright, that should be enough. Oh, foolery. There you go. Usually I keep my eyes locked on the bars at the bottom. That time I was just watching Entau, and all of a sudden I saw the question mark, and I'm like, whoa, really? Bite, spam, spam. Get him. Stab, bite. Bite, stab. Good boy. Well done. That last Pierce came after the bell, but that's fine. Well done, Buttons. As always, I don't care about the KOs, I just want the Ws. So there's a fairly handily won match, including one forfeit. So that gives me a little hope for the B class. It tells me we probably won't get absolutely trashed there. So that's good. I've also decided I'm going to do a little bit of cheaty stuff, not actual cheaty. Don't worry, it's not. I'm not going to go outside the game's mechanics, but I'm going to do a standard abusing of the game's mechanics, because once the trial comes up, the trial cup comes up rather. When is that anyway? But when is the trial cup? Huh, maybe I don't even get to see it unless... Oh, there it is. April, okay. Oh, that's a little bit of a conflict. Well, that's alright. So I'm going to get Bum Bum out of retirement for that fight so we can try to unlock the power of a dragon or whatever they happen to have. An ape, whatever, because those secret breeds will help out probably, and can't hurt, so... I'll go for that. Whoa, I was looking away at my second monitor, and I only saw Buttons out of the corner of my eye, and I was not prepared for him to, like, be right up in the camera's face. He really likes the camera, man. Holly must have hung some worm food from the edge of the camera. Make him a little happy to get up there. Look at that. Look at how close he is. He's going through his most important stage now. Take good care of him. Okay, so he's going through, almost said puberty. He's going through his prime, his adolescence now. He's been up for 2.5 years-ish. Okay, whoops. Went to go to battle. Alright, take a rest. I keep forgetting he's a Generation 1, so... he probably is going to be fine. Training? Shouldn't be. Yeah, I didn't think so. Like, they don't give a training thing, letter on the second week. Like, I understand how Rudy Buttons is helping out there, but you would think they could just hook up, like, a spinning disc system like a merry-go-round to put the stone on and spin it to someone else. That seems like a waste to pay me $150 to borrow my monster to just move a brick. So we've seen so far that it doesn't seem like there's summoning sickness in this game, which is good. I just don't want to push Bum Bum so far that she winds up dying as a result of me pushing her just one battle too far, 1 week too far. Especially with all the work we put into her. She's done such a great job that I don't want to lose her, even as, you know, breeding stock, which sounds cold, but, you know, it's part of the game, man. You gotta be able to... You've got to be able to breed your monsters. I wonder if I say game man the way I slur the words because of my accent. I wonder if YouTube's auto caption picks it up as gay man. I'm gonna have to look at the auto caption one of these days. The auto caption's a trip. If you ever want to see a video, I mean, I guess it's getting better, which kind of takes some of the fun out of it, but Seriously, check out the auto caption, especially with YouTubers who make a lot of weird noises or sound effects. It's very strange how it translates that. Ooh! Seeing a lot of fooleries all of a sudden. We haven't seen too many fooleries at this class in a while. So far, so good. Although those to hits are not so good that they're in my favor. This is despite Button's speed dropping significantly, so I don't know what that means. I would figure that we would need speed to be up a little higher, but maybe not. Wow. Nice shot. Wow, nice shot. If that had happened to me, that may have been a kill shot. Or at least an injured shot. Wow, holy crap. Well done, Buttons. Yeah, you should be alright. I mean, Qwerty's there. Misha's there. But we've handled the others fairly well, so who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and one of them will tap out before we even have to fight. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy during this time, because things are happening in the world right now when I'm recording this that I don't need to go over, because I'm sure you are all tired of hearing about it, and this channel wants to kind of offer you a little bit of escape from it. But I am bringing it up just to state that I'm able to get a lot more work done. I should be getting back to the show, because I have been temporarily laid off of work, which... it was a seasonal job anyway, so basically the season ended sooner than expected, so I should be able to get more work done for the channel. We had a few plans in place for early April, because that being the last minute of tax season, essentially, there are a lot of people who wait until the deadline, and we had some ideas for the channel, so we would have daily content, but without me having to record and edit loads and loads of long episodes. So we don't have to do that anymore. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those videos I recorded yet. They're not timely, or they're not time sensitive, so I don't need to put them out yet. So maybe I'll keep them in my back pocket for a little while in case we get to a point where I need them. Or maybe I'll just release them after Monster Rancher 1 is done. Who knows? Okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi there has tapped. That's a good sign. Qwerty is running the table so far. That is less of a good sign. Goragon we've had okay dealings with, so hopefully we can get past him pretty quickly. Fingers crossed on that one. I guess what I should have done from the beginning is worked on our boy's power rather than anything else. I think that's one of the fundamental mistakes I'm making here, is that I'm working on their weaker attributes from the start. And the reason I've done that is I was going to try to max their best stats, but really I should be getting them used to their best stats as early as possible, and then once the other stats become a problem, then I can start working them into their training regimen. Alright, this is a problem. One shot from him is bad enough. Taking both is not good. There we go. That's the equalizer right there. That one was a bit of a risk, but I decided to go for it to try to make up some ground. Well done, Buttons. I don't know why I find worms cute in this game. You would think I would find them horrifying, what with their 6 eyes and their unhinged jaws, but here we are. I find him adorable. Qwerty is still running the table. He's going to be the one to beat once we get there. But first, Misha. Once more, if I remember right, she has fairly even numbers across the board. She doesn't have an exceptionally high speed, even though she's a pixie, but she does have a lot of life since she's part plant. We fought her enough, you would think I would remember by now. Yeah, her speed's respectable at this class, but not anything I can't handle. We'll just have to stick with Pierce. We have less than a 50% shot at it, so we're going to have to try to hang tight. Buttons has the defense, but that crap drains his willpower, so yeah, stay in her face. I mean, what's she going to do in the... Yeah, exactly. That's why you want to stay in her face, Buttons. She can kick you all day in the face, and it's not going to affect you in the slightest. That crap's going to be annoying, especially since it knocks down your willpower, but at this point, really, who cares about willpower? Because she's going to have to do a big hit to take us down. And we've got her pinned against the wall. She can't even do anything. Yeah, just keep trying to slap Buttons. See how far that gets you. Alright, get her. Light her up, Buttons. We'll take it. How many fights to go now? 2? I think we've done 5. Yep, 5 fights down. Who else? Oh, and Tao and Quarty. Quarty lost. That's good for us. Alright, if we take him down here, I think we've clinched the tournament. Even with a single loss, I think we'll have it. And Quarty, although his speed is respectable, even better than respectable, even though his speed is good, and is our biggest problem, the rest of his numbers are so crap that as long as one of our attacks slips through, we've got him. So we should be alright. Stay close, Buttons. Stay close, Buttons. You can't do anything with his tail. You got this, buddy. Nice dodge. I'm trying to get better about recording at night like this. The Akamura is trying to sleep because she has her day job in the morning. But... nice. But she has said before that she likes hearing me work at night, which is odd. It's difficult to deprogram some of the crap from your youth, you know? Like none of my exes liked me staying up like this. Yeah, none of my exes, especially that first one, would have really even respected this job, and she would have been very upset that I spoke at night instead of shutting my mouth and letting her get her beauty sleep. And even though I've been with the Akamura now almost 10 years, and, well, shoot, I think I've known her for 11. I think we've been together for 10? Or is it... I've known her for 10 and we've been together 9. Anyway, whatever. The point is, even despite that length of time, it's difficult for me to remember that personalities are different, only because it's like my responses to my ex's habits are now more wired into me, you know? So... I don't know. It's weird. A lot of that happened when I was an adult, too. Like, it's... You know, everyone knows it's hard to deprogram some of the stuff you learn as a kid, especially abuse, but I wasn't an adult when I've dealt with my now exes, so you would think I would be over most of that stuff, but sometimes it sticks, man. For whatever reason, sometimes that crap sticks in your brain and there's just nothing you can do to get it out. Keep fighting, Buttons. We're not fully out of the woods. Now we're fully out of the woods. I'm gonna say, before that one shot, if I had taken more than a couple shots, Buttons would have been unhappy. But at least he took the victory there. And he takes the tournament, and he takes the promotion. So now we have our boy in the C class. Or is it the B class? What class are we in? We're in the B class now. Yeah, that's it. So that victory was great, but in the next episode, we're going to wake up Bum Bum, we're going to give the Trial Cup a shot, then we're going to refreeze her, and then get back to what we need to do with Buttons, where we're still going to keep working on his power. I almost kind of want to get his power to some ridiculous number, like 500 at this point, and just keep him going while he's in his prime. Try to get that number up as high as it can possibly go before switching to a different monster. So, yeah, plans. All right, that's going to do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.